Hi, it's Susan from SRM, and I'm happy to be here again today to share some ideas with you about a product that SRM introduced about 2 years ago. And it's something kind of unique in crafts. It's called the tube. Here's one right here. This one measures 4.5 by 1 inch round. It's clear. You can see that it's clear. It has a cap. It's food safe, it's drink safe. This is FDA approved material. It's phthalate free, which would be like a toy would have to be, so kids can have them without any safety issues. And the tube is used for a variety of things. People like to use them for party favors, for stocking stuffers. They like to use them for little gifty kinds of treats. This one, the 1 inch, it holds quarters, so you can put money in it, you can put candy in it, you can put drinks in it, you can put flower petals in it, you can put so many different things. You can use it as storage. Some people put their crafty storage like bling or flowers inside. The original tube is this one. It's 7 inches by 1 inch, and you can see it's the same diameter, it's the same size as the mini. It's just that it's taller. So it holds more, and it's fun for gifts. It's really fun for stocking stuffers. It fits really nicely in a stocking. The next one that we brought out is this one, and it's called the Skinny. And the Skinny is 5.5 inches tall, and it's 5/8 inch round, and so you can put dimes in there. So it's fun. You can use these as little banks. You can use them as candy kinds of treats. You can use them as gifts. So there's one more, and it's called the Magic Wand, but we're going to share that with you later because these are more the ones that you use for favors and treats. So I'm going to take one today. I'm going to use the mini, and I'm going to show you how much fun it is to decorate. Now, we've got some samples of things that have been decorated using the SRM borders. So here's one where they took the borders top and bottom and put the little candy corn, which is right here. They did the creepy crawly, which is the one on the bottom here. And then you can dress it up even more with a tag, put some candy corn in there, and you're good to go. The next one was one that just had the orange border here from the We've Got Your Border sticker. Remember, it has 13 different borders to choose from, and that one says 1031 on it. Very fun. And then this one, we used the large scallop, and it's on the bottom, and we used a remnant from the Trick or Treat, the little orange remnant that goes around the top there. Now, one more that we made did top and bottom, and that's using the Trick or Treat and using the dots that we have at the top. The dots are totally fun. So you can see that you can make these really quickly using stickers. I'm going to make one for you right now so you can see how easy it is to make. So let's start by, instead of doing it around the way we've done it on these, instead of doing it around, I'm going to put it up the side. So let's see which one I want to do. I think I'm going to use the orange Trick or Treat. So I'm taking our border stickers, and I'm going to kind of estimate how much we need for that to go up. And pardon my fingers. And I'm going to cut it right about here. All right, now you take your border and you take it onto the tube and you put it right up the side. Now you can remove it and move it around if you feel like it, but I don't feel like there's any need to right now. Now, one thing I like to do, I like to use twine, and this is from the Twinery. And when I use twine, I get a piece that's ample. So I cut off maybe a couple of yards. And I take this and I leave enough that I know I can tie a bow, and then I wrap it around to give it some heft. I like it to look kind of chunky and fun up there at the top. So, pardon my hands again. We're going to just take this and tie it into a little bow. And it's easier to do it at the beginning, because if you wait to do this, you might have some other things in the way. So better to just take it and do it. Now I'm tying it off twice just to make sure it doesn't loosen up. I don't really like that when those loosen up. So I'm going to now tie a little bow at the top. Oop, let me see. I should be wearing my glasses, but I'm not. That's very naughty. They're right here, so there you go. So you see now you've got a little bow, and I'm gonna just trim it off a little bit. I can do the trimming a little bit later, but for now I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. So you've got yourself this little tube, and I'm thinking on the top it might be fun to just put a little tiny bit of bling. I like just taking and putting on the very top. There's a little circle. I like to put the bling right in the middle of the circle. It's just a nice touch. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is, let's take our bling and set that aside. I'm going to take another of the craft paper punches. We used this the other day in a Halloween project. And I'm going to take and use some ink and just kind of rough it up a little bit, just to make it a little more crafty and fun and maybe a little spooky looking. Okay, so now I've done my ink, and I'm going to take one of the stickers by the dozen. Do you remember this product we had the other day where we've got 12 different designs, or 12 designs of the same thing? So now I'm going to mount this right here onto this punched scallop circle that I have put some ink onto. And then I'm going to get some, can't believe that I don't have it. I thought I was so organized, and where is it? It's gone. Okay, here we go. Now here's a little bit of pop dots. You could also use some tape. Some people like to tie it, punch it and tie it up here with the little twine. I prefer to just have it stand on its own. So I'm going to take some pop dots. I'm going to put them on the back here, and I'm going to take that off and just stick it directly on here. Maybe I'll do that so it's kind of sideways and more fun, and crossing over the little bow that we made at the top. So I'm not sure if you've seen the video where we made a Halloween card, but this is kind of a fun combination where we did the Halloween card using the stickers by the dozen, and now we've got the little tube that matches it, the little mini tube. And one other thing that we can do, and this to me is very fun, is you can take the Happy Halloween, which is, remember, we have these sentiments, 12 of them on this stickers by the dozen. I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it, so we've got Happy and Halloween. I'm going to stick it on a piece of paper, and then I'm going to make some little banners. And if you notice, the SRM stickers are totally clear. They just are fabulous for putting down on anything, and it just melts down in, and you don't even really see it. So I'm just cutting these out. I'm going to give it a little more length there because we want to tuck them under that circle that we did. So I've got Halloween and I've got happy. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to do the little thing we did the other day by making a banner on the end. Oops, I didn't do that very well. So we're going to take that and do that on the end. How many times do you think I'm allowed to do this? Maybe 3? Okay, 3's a charm. And here's our Halloween, and we can do the same thing there, where we just cut and make the little banner. And then I take the pop dots and I put one on the back of each one of these. And I'm going to take the adhesive backing off, obviously. And then I'm going to take the mini tube. Let's move this card out of the way. We can share that with you after the fact. And I'm going to put happy right here. Actually, I think I'm going to put the pop dot on the other side. I think that's going to work better. So I've got happy right there, and then I've got Halloween right there. So now you can see we've got our happy Halloween, and actually I think I want to trim that happy down a little bit. It's a little bit too much of a banner. So let's trim that down a little bit and set it here with our little card, and you can see that we've created something so fun using SRM's mini tube and SRM's stickers by the dozen on both the card and the mini tube. And we've used SRM borders on the mini tube. So you can see that if you then take the ones that we had before and you duplicate them and you make something similar to what I did here, that you can make these in no time flat. And it's a totally fun thing for any party. The kids are going to love them. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon.